been a little while since I've talked on here last. My leg is mostly better now. It got to be mostly better about like 4 or 5 days ago. I want to get my Yule decorations up soon. The entire house has just been such a travesty that I had to do a lot of cleaning, a lot of work to get it back to square one. And now it's back to square one. So I think I'm going to decorate for Yule today. But first I'm going to try to go on a walk. It's only like 2 degrees out right now, but it's really sunny, so it probably won't feel that cold. And it just finished snowing last night, and so there's like just fresh snow all around. And I don't know, I think a walk would be good for me. It's 4 degrees out here right now, but it doesn't feel as cold as some days that have been 20 degrees, so but it's still very cold. And I forgot to bring gloves, but honestly, it doesn't feel that bad. So, unfortunately, the cords seem to have dragged in the snow a little bit, or at least one of them did, so I'm not going to be able to plug them in to see if they work anytime soon, but they're at least in the house. They made a big mess all over the kitchen, so I'm going to have to sort that out now, but yeah, I picked those up off of someone's front lawn. They were throwing out a bunch of old stuff, and I asked them if they would mind if I just took some of the stuff for the dump, and they said sure. And so I got those in like probably June or something. Picked those up and threw them in the garage, and now I guess we'll see if they're any good. I didn't even really look at them. Okay, so here's what we're dealing with here. This one right here, oh shit. This one right here is actually a lot smaller than I remember it being, and it's really yellowed a lot, and it's dropping a bunch of the little needles all over the floor. So I don't think this is going to be an indoor tree, because I have 3 trees now. I have the one from the apartments, and it doesn't have a stand at all. We have these 2 that I grabbed off of that person's lawn. So my idea was to have one in front of the window so that we could see the light when we're coming home, and then have one in the living room, and then put one of them outside since we don't have any outside decorations. This isn't going to suffice for any of the indoor ones I want. I think I might put this one outside. But yeah, I'm gonna let these sit for a while. I'll probably move them out of the way because I still need to make food here. So there we go. Nothing says cozy holiday vibes quite like taking someone's trash off their lawn in July, throwing it in the garage until December, and then pulling it out, dragging it across the snow, and putting it in your front room, am I right? Nostalgia is my second nature. State of mind, but I go there all the time, all the time. Well, how you worry me? it's been a few days. I don't remember exactly where I left off here, but this tree is done. There was only one pair of lights that actually worked, so I put that on the tree. I put a different pair of lights that I had on the wall on the tree. And then this tinsel I found just wrapped around the base of the tree. And so it took forever to detangle that, but now I have that as a new decoration. So, and then since I got that one up, I didn't record it because I've been really busy with a lot of other things, but I also got this tree put up. I haven't fluffed it out or anything yet, and this is actually the tree that I used last year, the one that didn't have a stand and kept falling over. Oh, actually I might have it. Well, I found a stand. It's actually for like an actual wooden tree, but it works for this one. I found it at the thrift store, so I just put that on it, and now it's pretty stable. So no more Christmas tree falling on me this year. So I think it's definitely about time that I got some more of the Yule decorations put up, especially since Lucia's tomorrow, and I like the place to look all cozy on Lucia. I was hoping to have a video out for Lucia tomorrow. Unfortunately, I've had so much else to do, and I've been getting so exhausted from all the stuff that I've been having to do that I just didn't end up having the time to record anything. So I have the audio that I sung for it, but I don't have any recordings, so I'm either going to get that out late or I'm not going to get it out at all this year, but we'll see. I'm okay either way, but yeah, it's time to do some more decorations. Alright, and now for the last sort of decoration thing that I'm going to be putting up today. Ah yes, a box within a box! Oh. Okay, let's see how to set this up. Now let's get this stood up and see what we're working with. Oh yeah. Okay, I had to turn off the camera because that was really frustrating for a minute. I had to reorganize all of our cords, but ta-da! I got it to work. It's a little electric fireplace. I got it as a gift, and yeah, it lights up and looks cute like this, but it also has a heating function, which is the main reason I wanted it, so I can cozy up to it and move it to the foot of the couch so I can warm my feet when it's cold. And it's going to be especially helpful in about a week from now, because we're getting snow for the next week, and then after that it's going to drop down and we're not going to get above 0 degrees for many days afterwards. And that's the last decoration that I'm doing for today. I switched around some other ones just to make things fit better and look nicer. Yeah, there we go. grind this cardamom so I can make some Swedish cinnamon buns. And I swear I've been at this for like 20 minutes already and I've hardly made any progress. And the little bits keep flying out of the mortar and pestle. I had no idea how exhausting this was. Alright, that cardamom has finally been ground up, so now I'm moving to the next step. I've got my milk, my warm milk, that I've already put the yeast into, and I can see that it's already starting to feed, so I'm going to add that to my mixer. Next, I'm going to add my sugar in there. Next, I'm going to add some of my flour. Get my dough attachment on and get it mixing. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep adding some more flour. I'm trying to hold off a minute before I add the salt and butter because the salt and butter will stop yeast activity. Probably need to put it in now, otherwise it's not gonna mix thoroughly. So I'm also gonna add my cardamom that I ground. This stuff smells so good. Just from grinding it for that little while, the entire bottom floor of the house smells like cardamom and it's so good. Alright, and then I'm going to get my salt put in there. Go. The butter. Let's get this going again. So I just cleaned out this bowl I used for the milk. Gonna oil it a bit. And we're gonna transfer this dough. And there we go. I'm gonna cover this and let it rest for, it was either 30 or 45 minutes, but I'm gonna let it rest while I clean up this mess and then we'll come back for the next step. Okay, so the dough is done rising now, and I've got all of my ingredients for the filling measured out in here. So I'm just going to mash this all together. All right, now that that's nice and mixed together, let's work on the dough. Oh yes. And now for the scary part. Now we're gonna slice them up. Okay, let's see if I can do this correctly. So to twist it. And then fold it, tuck the bottom under. Yeah, that looks really cute. Look at that. I like that. That's adorable. One bun down. I'm gonna roll them out a little bit longer, I think. And there we go, there's the buns. All I have to do now is just let them rest while the oven is preheating, and then I can throw them in and we'll have the buns. Alright, so they've finished baking and they finished cooling, and you are not gonna believe how good this looks. Look at that! That looks so good! I even made the little sugar pearls. I think that's what they're called, sugar pearls. I couldn't find any in the store, so I made some, and I don't think I really made them quite properly. I did my best, but this looks so perfect. I have to taste it now. I have to know if it tastes as good as it looks. Yep. That is good. That is so good. I think I'm in love. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'll put the recipe I followed in the description. Also, I don't think I even remembered to mention this, but today is Lucia, St. Lucia. So that's why I'm wearing this, and that's why I'm making these, because I think I've mentioned this before, but I want to move to Sweden and live there eventually. That's kind of my big goal in life. And so for the last year, I've been doing a lot of the traditions. I've been learning the language. Lucia is one of my favorite Swedish holidays, so that's why I'm making all these today. And I've never made Swedish buns before. I've never had them before, and they're so good. I think I might try this like twist knot method for even regular cinnamon rolls, because it's not as undercooked, I guess. I have to show you guys outside right now. It is so crazy. It's a little wet on the window now, but look how much snow we're getting. I don't think you can see the snow on camera, but it is snowing out there. We have so much snow on the ground. And it's supposed to be a like borderline blizzard for the next few days. So that's just been like the perfect ambiance while I've been making all of this food and stuff. I'm gonna go enjoy this now. I'll see you later. So I'm gonna be starting my cycle soon, and because of that I've been craving chocolate lately, so I made myself this mug cake. And I don't know if you can tell on video, but like the bottom of it is right there. It came off of the bottom of the mug and overflowed on the top instead. Yeah, you can see it better on this side. So I don't know why it did that, but I mean, it looks cute on top now, I guess. And then I put some crushed candy canes on it to make it more festive. And yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this really strange mug cake. Also, I just realized that, so these were on the lights of the white tree. I thought it was just like part of the lights here. I thought it was just part of the lights on it, these little stars. But you can actually pull them off, because I accidentally knocked one off when I was trying to set it up. So I think I'm going to remove these and put them on one of the indoor trees, since I'm not going to be lighting the white tree out there anyway.